Laker fans, how you all doing? It's good to see LeBron and AD back on the floor. As the Lakers go undefeated in the preseason, defeating the Phoenix Suns 112 to 107. This game, it wasn't as hot as last game. They didn't shoot the ball from three particularly well, but they picked up pace in the second half. I'd like to talk about a couple of players tonight. There were a couple of players that was catching on fire, especially in the fourth quarter. And the Phoenix team looked like they're ready to compete, especially with Chris Paul running their offense. They looked a little smoother. Well, there was a minor mistake for both teams in the first half, as LeBron and AD looked like they were a little bit off the sluggish start. The LeBron picked it up in the second quarter, scoring a double figure. Lakers ended up with 6 players in double figure, shot 46%, and they played much better in the second half, in my opinion. Let's talk about the game a little bit. First, so the Phoenix came out a little more stronger than Lakers. They were looked a little more ready. So Lakers trained by as much as 10 points in the first quarter. The second quarter, Lakers picked up the pace, led by LeBron James, scoring 11 points. And then the Lakers took the lead, 9 points at halftime. And then the third quarter, it was all Phoenix. They scored Lakers 39 and 16, and they took the lead going into the third quarter up by a double margin. Then the fourth quarter, it was all about the second unit. Well, Lakers didn't play any of the starters, except the Kuzma. And Kuzma caught on fire. I think he's getting more and more comfortable with the role, playing with the second unit. I think you'll see a lot more of the Kuzma being the first guy off the bench, scoring in double figures, and giving the Lakers a spark off the bench. And then Taylor Horton-Tucker, we're continuing to be impressed by this guy. He's looking to score every time, looking to be aggressive. And we have seen that in past 2 games. He ended up with 18 points in 20 minutes, and that's called efficient. The man of the match goes to Kyle Kuzma. Of course, he scored the highest for both teams with 23 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, shot well from 3, 4 for 8. Yeah, so he was pretty much the bright spot in the fourth quarter for the Lakers, and they shot a lot better was going into the second half. I'd like to talk about a little bit about how the lineup change will happen going into the regular season, because nothing has been confirmed yet by Frank Vogel. But the way I see it, Dennis Schroeder, I think he should be coming off the bench. So the starting lineup for tonight was LeBron, Schroeder, Kuzma, Davis, and Gasol. And the more I see Schroeder on the court with the LeBron, I don't think it's a really good synergy for the team. Schroeder more dominant on the ball. He's more effective when he gets ball. His usage is pretty high. Last season with the OKC, and Schroeder is more good when he's a dominant ball handler, and he can get the teammates involved. But being Gasol and LeBron on the floor together with the Schroeder, the ball doesn't move as smoothly as possible. LeBron has to be the dominant ball handler, and the Schroeder has to be that assistant ball handler. It's not going to work very well. As we've seen, Schroeder fumbled a couple times, losing the ball, committing some turnovers. And we're going to see that a lot if that lineup, if the Frank Vogel decide to put a down lineup. So I think Schroeder is definitely fit for the second unit. Is coming off the bench and playing that 2-man role with Harrell and giving that much needed bench production. And that's my thought. I don't know how everyone's thinking. They're probably thinking the different ways. But I think Schroeder is definitely fit for the second unit. And coming off the bench with Shooter Harrell, and Kuzma. I think ideal starting line will be KCP, Bethany Bantu for the defense, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and then Marcus Gasol. Yeah, it's so far as what I've seen in the past 3 games, that's going to be the ideal starting lineup for Lakers. The next game is against Phoenix again. It will be the last game for the Lakers in the preseason, and they'll have the regular season in the 22nd against the Clippers. And that game is going to be very exciting. And we'll see how the Frank Vogel adjusts to the lineup before the regular season starts. And that's something that we need to look forward to. All right, that was it for me today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you again on the 18th against Phoenix. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.